I've been doing this for many years, my love of restoring my classic vehicles, and really enjoying the heck out of it. It's a lot of fun, good people, good gathering. Well, it's not really favorite, it's just a fact that's well known. There's nothing better than the 57 Chevy ever made. I'm not prejudiced, it's just a fact. Well, it's nearly 70 years old, and I just partially restored it, but it's a never-ending project. Something always comes up for improvement and modernization, so it's a never-ending, and I've been doing it for years now, yeah. Fabricating is a word that's commonly used. Manufacturing, there are, interestingly enough, a lot of aftermarket parts available to improve, but I do a lot of fabricating myself, and that includes MIG welding and TIG welding and designing, and yes, lots of fabricating. No, sir, nope. That's certain parts of it I just can't do and haven't done myself yet. This has a Chevy Corvette 327.
Okay.
Might I show you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, let's take a look. I have a great set of valve covers I've polished out.
They just don't make them like this anymore.
Lots of room to work on in here, very basic. This was designed and made soon thereafter. This is a 60s engine, and the truck's a 57. So, yeah, this is the Chevy V8, and they made the 265 V8 in 1957, I believe. And they've improved, but small block Chevys are overall very similar in size, shape, and mounting and design, but they got more powerful every year.
Wow.
And there's nothing like a small block Chevy. I do live here, yes, right here in Placerville, the best county in the state.
It's a 1960 Ford Starliner. I bought it brand new and waited 6 weeks to get it because it's a high-performance 352 engine, 360 horsepower. Well, they made the high-performance 352 only 1 year, and then it became a 390, then a 406, then a 427. But the 352 engine was made for about 10 more years, but it was a hydraulic engine. This engine came with cast iron headers, solid lifters, aluminum manifold. You could get no power automatic, power steering, power brakes. It was all built for speed. And even the wipers were electric, they're not vacuum. And this car was engineered to do over 150 miles an hour, which Hot Rod Magazine and Motor Trend tested them, and they both did over 150. And I broke it in on the drag strip, in Fremont drag strip in 1960. It was a very fast car. It turned in the 14s, very early 14s. Oh, the Starliner model was only made in 1960 and 1961. Only 2 years of the Starliner roofline model. Yes, I live in Placerville, and I've been up here almost 50 years. I moved up here from Fremont up into Placerville in '77, and I still own the car. I've had it from day one, and I have no desire to get rid of it or sell it. And I'm lucky I'm still around, and the car is still around.
15 years ago in 2011, and had it ever since. Did a lot of work to it, paint, interior, engine work, all the usual stuff you do when you restore a car. I've done all the work except the paint. I have, painting's an artisan type skill that you need people that really know what they're doing to do paint. Yeah, so we're looking for a project car to work on and found the Mach 1 in a car trader catalog, and it was right down the street from where we live, so we thought, let's go check it out. And while we were looking at it, we saw the Chevelle in the garage with this. A lady whose husband had passed away. She was just getting rid of all the cars, and we couldn't decide which one we wanted, so we decided to get both. So 2 long-standing projects that will never end. There's always things that need to be done. So it's like painting the Golden Gate Bridge. Once you get to a certain point, you just got to start and do it again. We've been in Cameron Park for 25 years. It's been a pleasure.
I live in Georgetown, California, about 13 years or so. It was pretty much like it is now. It was taken care of. The previous owner had it painted because the paint was faded, they said, because I was able to contact them. And then I haven't really done too much. I got the year manufacturer license plates and red line tires. And that was about really all I've done to it so far. I do shows, but once in a while I'll get it out and just drive it around. That's the fun part because everybody likes to see it out and about. Yeah, they wanted a fastback, and it's based on the Coronet, which is a big full-size car. And then so some of the front end components are the same. And then they decided, well, we'll just manufacture the rear end. I think they may have altered the Coronet. I'm not sure how they did it. And they got a really big sweeping glass in the back as a fastback. And that's kind of the appeal that I had when I bought it.
Well, Golden State Sidecar Tours, just starting this recently to create a new little activity in town, going up through Apple Hill, doing date nights after dinner kind of stuff through Main Street, trying to just reach out and connect the community a little bit better together since everything's so different in the world nowadays. This is a nice little fun thing. The primary of this one is basically to start tours for fun stuff, Apple Hill, winery tours, that kind of stuff, but the main focus is military vets dealing with PTSD. A lot of people choose bad options, you know, as far as drugs, alcohol, or self-removal. This gives a fourth option, something a little more fun. You can talk about it, you not talk about it, but just take rides up through the hills and just get a nice little therapy, just another option. Well, I have another one just like this. It's a twin, and this one is named Faye, after my child, and then it's also, the other one is named Hazel. So they're twins. But I'm only one driver, so I can only take one at a time right now until I get this off the ground. This is a Ural. It's a 2014 Ural. It's a Russian motorcycle. They had actually taken the BMW motors and they reverse engineered them back in World War II. And so this has dual rear end power wheels, reverse, gets me anywhere in the hills that I need to go. I set up a trailer hitch on here to where I can accommodate wheelchairs, to be able to accommodate mobility issues, that kind of stuff. Nice little trailer is a picnic basket where I can take people into the hills and have a nice little picnic or my own personal camping, that kind of thing. A little bit of mechanical just to make them up to scale, make them safe and that kind of stuff. But yeah, getting to that point where they're basically ready to start going and yeah, just enjoying the community and these beautiful cars, wonderful people. Just give me a holler on this number or wave me down on the road, and if I have helmets with me, I'll take you for a spin.
This is a 1950 Chevy 3100 series pickup. It has a 327 engine in it with a Muncie 4-speed transmission. I did this as a ground-up restoration from Hangtown Hot Rod. Phil and I worked on it together down there, and it took us about a year and about 2 months to do.
Wow.
Yeah, we were on the fast track. Yes, it was all in stock shape, and so we took all the tin wear off and had it all sandblasted and then put it on a different chassis. It has a Mustang 2 front end on it, which gets the disc brakes in the front and then the spring suspension in the rear. Yes, originally the fuel tank was behind the seat in the cab, so we done away with that and put it in the back of the bed in between the frame rails up underneath, so now I fill it from the bed. So it's outside the cab now. I've been born and raised here in Placerville.
This is a 32 Ford. It's chopped 4 inches. It has a 383 Chevrolet motor in it with a 700R transmission and a 9-inch Ford rear end. It's been built since 1992, and it was refurbished again in 2007. The paint was done in 2007, so we've kept it up and kept everything going on it like it's supposed to be. It was a little rough. I had to do quite a bit of stuff on the paint, to get it back like we wanted. And underneath it was a little rough, little oil leaks and just little maintenance items. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. There's several suppliers that have parts for it. It's a matter of getting the right part. And sometimes it's, you have to send one back, or you get one and it's the right one, or sometimes you have to send it back and get another one. No, this is actually a color tone this car was originally built and it was silver. And then they added the purple and rechanged the silver again. As you know, there's several renditions of silver. So you can see that on all the different cars that are out here.